Hey, Jason Rice here. Another Lot Party quick tip. This one's actually going to be pretty quick, and I feel pretty safe to be able to say this to used car managers because I've been seeing it a lot, both on our current inventory dealers that we're dealing with and with the demos that I'm talking to. And the title of this is what you say to customers, but probably aren't saying to yourself right now with inventory management. So hear me out. I understand right now uh, inventory is getting tight, depreciating quicker than we're able to adjust, quicker than our equity situation. And it gets tough to price cars probably where you need to make any money, especially anything 30 to 60 days old. That middle bucket is really tough because you got a 30-day-old car, and probably to price it where you want, you might end up making just a few bucks or maybe just a couple, or losing a few bucks. And a lot of times, I always say sometimes that manager does the what I call Obama strategy because he ran on hope and change. And sometimes we keep this car priced high because we don't have any equity in it. And we either hope somebody comes in and pays too much for the car or that the market changes. And so here's what I was talking about when I say things you say to the customer, but probably not say to yourself. Do you ever praise a car and put a number on it? Let's say 20 grand or whatever, and the customer's not happy with that number. And you sit down and talk to the customer and ask them, what kind of number were you thinking about? This is, what they're going for nowadays at the auction and so forth, what I can acquire it for. And the customer says, well, 23 grand. And you say, well, where are you coming up with your number? And they say, well, that's what I owe. And then typically the next line might be, well, if you owed $1 on your car, is it worth $1? What you own a car is irrelevant to what it's worth. And the car right now is actually worth 20 grand, right? And we say that to the customers all the time. But are we saying it to ourselves when we manage our inventory? Are you stepping back and going, I know I owe 20 grand on it, but I probably need to price it at 19 to get it gone. And the sooner I get there, the better, because that 19 is going to turn into 18. That $1,000 loss is going to turn into a $2,000 loss before I know it. So are you saying to yourself, again, what you owe on your vehicle is irrelevant. If you owed it for $1, is it worth $1? Okay. So again, like I said, this is going to be a quick one because I want you to reflect as you're trying to go through this inventory, as that margin compressions tighten it up. If you're going for the hope and change strategy, hoping somebody overpays for the car or the market changes again, it becomes more valuable, you're going to end up hurting yourself going into especially these months of October, November, and December. So that car you bought today, here it is. What is it? August 25th. It's going to be aged by the end of October, Halloween. So do you want to own this car after Halloween, going into Thanksgiving and Christmas and at the end of the year? So keep an eye on it. Again, managing twos. Look at a 2-month aging policy. Get every car gone by 60 days. Look at your last 2 weeks of sale rate, times it by 2, both as inventory as whole, so you know what you're carrying and selling. And then, even down to 2020s or large pickup trucks. Look at how many large pickup trucks you sold in 2 weeks, times it by 2. If you got 15 in stock, only sold 5 in 2 weeks, that puts you on pace to sell 10. With 15 in stock, you're 5 units heavy. So managing twos. And again, ask the question to yourself like you asked to the customer. What you owe on your car is irrelevant. If it's worth $1, is it worth it? If you owe $1, is it worth $1? So hope this tip was helpful. Again, pretty quick one. If you'd like to see what we can do for you, go to lotpop.com or lotwalk.com. Also, WTF, we just did a clubhouse this morning about Work the Facts, used car inventory management tips, a whole book about all the metrics you should be tracking and turning, QR codes to video right here through all these metrics. This is what we've built out over probably 18 years of studying used car operations. So get a hold of that at workthefacts.com. I got it down to like $12.95. It was $19.95, so take advantage of that because I think you're going to need to, again, control what you control, and that's what's happening on your lot first. Our product's LotWalk. Go to lotwalk.com if you see how we can help you merge both your leads and inventory into one tool so you can manage both customers and cars in one system. We're not here to replace your CRM or your inventory management tool. We're here to enhance it. Thanks for your time.